Welcome, hockey fans, to this final 8 or Elite 8 matchup between the Walpole Timberwolves and the Canton Bulldogs. We're at the Loring Arena up here in Framingham. My partner here, Steve Willis, myself, John Marconi, doing the game. And Steve, good crowd, little late night. I've never been to this rink before in all my years of hockey. We were talking about that on the ride up, but what a matchup we have tonight. You got the number 1 seed, Canton, against the number 9 seed, Walpole, and this should be a good game. They've played some good games to get here, but Canton's on a roll.
Yeah, Canton's on a roll right now, Johnny. Walpole, they only have a 11-10-1 record, but you can't go by the record. They play in a great league in the Bay State League, but like you said, Canton's on a roll right now, and I see the only way that they get stopped is by themselves. I don't see anybody beating them right now.
You saw the other night, they just wear you down. They play 4 lines, even a 5th line or that extra line there, and they just keep coming and coming.
And that's it. I mean, and their 3rd and 4th line are as good as the 2nd line on any team they play.
Absolutely.
So you're right. They wear them down, and come 3rd period. The game might be close, just like against Hopkinton. 3rd period, it was all Canton.
Oh, all Canton.
So
as Pete would say, all Canton all the time.
All the time.
I didn't know how many shots we had. It was hard to count there. We don't have a table, but the Globe had them at 50 shots, and that's pretty close.
Yeah, and I think they only gave up like 7.
Yeah, probably.
And all from the outside. Really, Matty Wright was never tested the whole game.
I mean, Canton in the tournament, they're not in the league this year. They have, for the season, they have, 122 goals for, 14 against.
Yeah.
All right. And Walpole, goals for, goals against 53-46. So they don't put a lot of pucks in the net. They give up, a decent amount, but Canton's just got that fire with that top line of Elwick, Joey Ryan, and Gillis.
Right, and their defense, John, is so strong. They don't give up. They don't give up a lot of shots. We saw it the other night. They keep everybody to the outside. This is probably one of the deepest Canton teams I've seen.
Oh yeah.
In a really, really long time.
So this is a big game. So this is kind of like a new way of the North and South. If the winner of this game is in the Final Four,
right?
And it's a big deal because the next set is, the game before the Garden.
Right. Well, we're two wins away from the Garden. And what has their goal been all year? They don't play to win the league.
No.
They play to go to the Garden and win the states.
That's what it is. We have a little different format tonight. We got 4 refs, 2 linesmen, 2 refs. Last 2 games, Canton's had clean. No crap going on. No, these guys are here to play hockey.
Yeah, I mean, Canton's here to win. Yeah. They're here to play hockey. They're not here for the extracurriculars that some teams might bring. But hey, it is still hockey.
So Walpole's going to come with 3 lines. Their first line, they got a couple kids that can, number 10, we have Dan Morris, number 8, Aiden Hoyle, and number 11, Mike Connors. They're their scorers,
right?
And they're mixed up in the first and second line. So Canton, like you say, they're running 4 lines. So
yeah, I was reading the scouting report that you gave me from the coaches, and they tend to play the same type of game Hopkinton plays. They like to stretch it out. They like to play offense, but you can get them running around in their own zone.
That's not going to work.
No, not against this team.
This team is so deep defensively. Every time we play a good scorer, they just push them to the boards.
Yes.
And they make them work hard. I don't mean they don't know what to do, but they're not used to it. Because all year long, they've had their free will.
Yeah, and they're also playing another right-handed goalie tonight.
Imagine that, 2 in a row. You don't see one in like 3 years.
Right, and you get 2 in a row.
So, he can be beat. The scouting report says he can be beat.
Right.
They got to get him going left to right. So we're going to take a little break now. We're going to stay tuned for the national anthem, and we'll have the puck drop very soon. We are back, hockey fans, for the puck drop on this MIAA Elite Hockey Night. Canton against Walpole. We're ready for the face-off here. Teams are getting their, coaches are giving their last words. Canton's probably going to start off with Elric, Ryan, and Gillis.
I would assume, John. I mean, they, you know, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right. You know, they've been playing well all year. We're ready to go. Puck drop on time, 7:30. Goalies are ready. Referees making their last adjustments. Joey Ryan wins the faceoff back to Labanara. Lava passes up to Teddy Schumann. He hits Gillis on the wing. Drops it for Elric. Elric takes a shot. It's blocked by Roof to the side. Canton fighting for the puck. Walpole throws it around the boards. Joey Ryan on the forecheck. Schumann hand passes it down, throws it in the corner. Joey Ryan over to Labanara. Elric has the puck, gives it over to Gillis. Gillis looking for somewhere to go. He's got it out front, takes a shot, save. And Walpole's going to start right off by icing the puck. Common theme for these teams and players with that.
Yeah, I mean, great first shift, John. Got a couple shots on net already. You know, feel it out. But, Walpole looks like they're feeling the pressure of the speed already from the Canton team.
So Canton's going to come out with O'Toole, Dickey, and Gershny. Deuce on D with Grady Carr. I can't see all the guys' names of Walpole if you look on the back of the shirts we're saying. So we'll get the names going for those guys. Walpole's going to dump it out of the zone. I don't think that's going to be icing. Doucette's going to take it behind the net. He's going to wait for a setup here. You know, he's behind the net looking for a little help. O'Toole comes behind, takes the puck. Back to Grady Carr. Carr throws it up to Doucette. He's going to take it. He's going to throw it down. No icing there. That must have hit a player. O'Toole on the forecheck. Passes up to Grady Carr. Is going to dump it right back in. Not really a shot on net, but at the goal, he had to make a play there. So Gersh with the hit there. Walpole's going to take it down. Connors has it, takes a shot. Matty Wright kicks it to the side.
That's one of their better players right there, number 11, Mike Connors. You know, he's one of their leading scorers. You can see it right there. He's got speed coming down. Takes a nice shot. Matty with a nice block of save.
And kicked it up in the stands there, So we're going to have a face-off to the left of Matty Wright. We have Walpole. We have Donahue, Hoyle, and I think O'Brien out here. Face-off. James Howard wins the face-off. He gets it up to Kelleher. Kelleher passes over offside there.
Yeah, that's where you want to get in the zone before you make the pass, Johnny. Don't make that pass. You learn that from when you're in youth hockey. Get it over the blue line, then make a pass or dump it on the net.
Yeah, I think little jitters. This is them.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You get James Howard on the face-off with Cullen O'Brien and Kelleher. Face-off is won. Walpole takes control. Brandon Morris throws it up. D over to D on Walpole. He takes the puck. He's going to get over the red line and dump it in. Canton's got Morris. Matty Wright stops the puck. Morris throws it around the D. He throws it up to Howard. Throws it over to Kelleher, who gives it over to Cullen O'Brien. O'Brien has the puck, gives it to Howard. He loses control. A little fight in the corner. Over to Morris on D. He takes it over to Schumann, who takes it one time and misses wide. Walpole control of the puck. McKay takes it. He throws it down. That's not going to be icing. Matty Wright plays the puck. Labanara takes it, throws it over to Teddy Schumann. Teddy's taking the puck up. He's going to dump it in the zone. Joey Ryan on the forecheck. He's got it in deep. Walpole's just going to ice that one there. They're looking for a change here, I think. They were kind of caught off guard.
Well, they want to change the defense there, guy. But, I mean, that's the third or fourth time. They just fired it up off the boards, and twice they didn't get an icing. But, I mean, it's not like Canton's had that much pressure on them right now.
They haven't even got their feet wet yet.
No.
So Canton's got the first group out there with Ryan, Elric, and Gillis. Joey Ryan wins the faceoff, has the puck behind the net. He's looking for somewhere to go. Up to Teddy Schumann. He goes over to Labanara. Labanara takes it deep in the corner. Behind the net over to Elric. He throws it out in front and it goes wide. So Gillis has the puck. He throws it down deep to Elric. Elric kind of gets checked by Walpole. Comes out of the corner with the puck. Over to the D. Over to Labanara. He loses possession. He throws it in the corner. Still out. Labanara kicks it back in. He's going to take it all the way around the head. Looking for a place to go. Throws it out in front. Dangerous play there. He wasn't ready for that.
It wasn't ready for it, and the defenseman almost put it in his own net.
Yeah. So Joey Ryan fiddling with that puck, looking for a place to go. Gives it to Elric. Elric gets blocked on the shot. Big scrum in front. Puck squirts out in the corner. Again, Joey Ryan has it clean. Over to Teddy Schumann. Teddy takes a shot on that, gets tipped and blocked. Gillis takes it, throws it out front.
That was a good glove save by the goalie, John. He didn't see it, but it was great glove save.
Yeah. So Canton and Walpole, wholesale change here, but Teddy Schumann's going to take it. He's going to skate it all the way down. He's going to get a shot, gets tipped over the net.
That's all right. Offensive zone face-off there. That was a great shift by that line, John. They kept the pressure on. They didn't have many shots, but, you know, what happens is you wear them down as the game goes on. If you got to play defense like that for the whole game, you're going to be tired.
You know, so good play by Teddy. Got over the line, got the shot off, so it was either blocked or gone in the net to get an in-zone face-off. So Canton's going to counter with, who do we got here? We got Floody, we have Gould, and we have Conley on the. We have Doucette and Grady Carr on D. He passes it up. Gould's going to take the puck, get over the red line. He gets hauled down, no call there. Liam on the forecheck. He throws, big hit by Doucette at the red line. Grady Carr has the puck deep in the zone. He's going to skate it out. Looking for a little skating room. He throws it up to Liam Conley. He fires it in the zone. He's going to chase down deep, but he's going to get a face-off. You know? Nice little play there. Caused a little ruckus, nothing bad.
Well, he
nothing
didn't do
good.
anything. You know, he's going in trying to make a play on the puck.
Yeah. So,
you know, typical boys will be boys.
Yeah. We got a little change up here. I don't know where we got Kelleher not out there. I
haven't seen Dickey out there either.
No, he's been out. Kelleher, we got Chase Thomas filling in with Kelleher, with James Howard and Colin O'Brien. I don't know if he's injured or what. I don't know, but doesn't matter. We have enough lines we can do anything wrong. Colin O'Brien is shot off the face-off, kicked wide by Roof. Walpole's going to take the puck. He's going to throw it up the boards, and he's just going to get the puck thrown back in by Will Young. Will on the point. He's got to be careful coming in, and that's going to be dumped in the zone, and that should be icing again. He was 3 feet short of the three strides. So
absolutely.
You know, you got to watch where you go. They call these pretty tight with 4 guys on the ice.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny, that's icing. I mean, you're 3 feet behind the red line.
Yeah. So far,
Now you got the O'Toole, Dickey, and Gerstny line out there.
Yeah. We got Teddy Schumann and Labanauer on D. O'Toole wins the face-off back to Schumann. He skates it across the blue line, hits Labanauer, who's coming in, takes a shot, saved by Roof. O'Toole has possession, back over to Labanauer, on the Labanauer to Teddy. Teddy throws it over in the corner, he takes a shot. O'Toole goes wide. Dickey on the forecheck. Walpole just throws it out of the zone. We got Connors coming down on the wing. He's got some speed, he's gonna take a shot. That gets blocked. Teddy Schumann got a stick on that, threw it up. Little speed with these guys. They get the shot off. The other night, Hopkinton wasn't taking the shot.
Right.
So
what's his name there? Mike Connors, number 11. He has the only 2 shots on net for Walpole, but he does. He likes to get that shot off quick.
So Canton brings out that first group. Elric, Joey Ryan. Joey wins the face-off. Elric gets possession. He's coming down with a 1-on-2. We got a 4-on-2 coming down. Elric looking for a little help. Throws it over to Gillis. He misses wide.
Oh, he hit the crossbar, John.
Yeah. So nice back checking by Joey Ryan. And the puck in the corner. Hoyle has it. He's got 2 Canton guys on him. Canton comes out with it. Doucette takes it over to Ryan. Ryan gives it over to Gillis. He throws it wide to Joey Ryan. He's coming in, looking for a little help. Goes wide over to Elric. He tries to get a shot off. Joey behind the net with the puck. He's got 2 Walpole guys on him. Still has the puck. Gillis comes over. No, Elric comes over to help. Elric has possession, throws it over to Gillis. Back to Doucette. He takes it, dumps it in the corner. And Connors is just going to take
another
that
icing.
Hoyle just takes it and throws it to clear it out.
They can't handle this line, John.
Nope.
Walpole cannot handle this line.
So, we just, they're going to
right now, that's the 4th time with this line out that they've iced the puck already.
And that's that second line there. And that's the 9 guy, but 11 seems to be their guy.
Right.
So.
Right, and that was in the scouting report.
Yep. So Canton has Cam Washburn. We got Flood and Liam Conley out there. A little switching around here on these couple of lines. The last 2 there. Conley with the puck. He tries to throw it out front.
Going to be another icing.
Again, here's another icing. So I think they look, I don't mean for the home run pass, but that quick.
Well, we were talking about, they like the stretch play, that's what it is, but they're not even looking.
Yeah, they're
the
just
defense are getting just firing it out.
Their forwards are down deep because they got to cover us as one of the, so. Cam Washburn on the face-off. He's waiting. He's going to kind of win it back. Floody takes a backhander, flips it over the net. Roof throws it behind the net. Walpole's going to look for that long stretch pass again there. And that's going to be, no, it didn't make it to the line there. So Morris has the puck. He throws it up to Flood. Flood takes it. There's shot on net by Walpole. Cole Blakely. So Walpole with a little flurry.
Well, that was in the scouting report too, John. They haven't had the chance to do it because they haven't had the puck in the zone. But they like to pinch their D early.
Yeah, you can't do that against the other line.
No,
with the other
because they know
speed.
if they get past them, it's over.
So we got Colin O'Brien, James Howard, and I don't know who.
I think it's Chase Thomas.
Chase Thomas is out there. Okay. And this is Walpole's top line: Morris, Connors, and Shane O'Donnell. So Colin O'Brien takes it, skates up the left wing side. He bumps it off the boards, tries to throw it deep, doesn't get in. Schumann gets possession. He's going to take it in over the blue line, looking for a little help, tries to curl to the net. He takes it back over to Labanara. Labanara throws it in the corner to Colin O'Brien. Back to Labanara. He's over to Schumann. Schumann tries to take a shot, gets blocked. And here's where Walpole just flips it out again, Steve, like you said.
Well, see, right there, you had number 10 and number 11 breaking, and that's what they try and do. Yeah. They try and hit them.
So you got Chase Thomas takes the puck. He's going to chase behind the net. Colin O'Brien intercepts the pass. He chips it up the boards. He's out behind the net, trying to throw it out front. He goes back to Labanara. No, Labanara is still out there. Over to Howard. Howard throws it in over to Doucette, who crashes down. He throws it out front. Canton's going for a quick change here, and
we're going to get another icing.
They're going to tie the hair on this icing. So it's like, what do you do, though?
I mean, listen. That's your third line, keeping the first line pinched in their zone.
Yeah.
I mean, the speed, it's all the speed, John. They're just so much faster than Walpole.
So Canton's going to have Gershny, Doucette, and O'Toole. Doucette on D, along with Grady Carr. O'Toole kind of loses the face-off. Walpole gains control, throws it up the boards. He just chips it out. Doucette takes it, fires it over to Gershny. He's going to take it. He's going to walk in. He takes a shot, goes wide. Takes another shot, goes wide. Dickey in the corner with the puck. Back to Doucette. Doucette over to Grady Carr. He takes a shot on net.
Another nice flurry right there, John. 2 quick shots back to back.
So try and set the Walpole line up here. We have 12 as Lipset, Govini, and Rourke out there. And I don't know who we have on D.
You got CC and I don't know the other guy.
McKay. Is that 12? Yeah. So O'Toole has the face-off. He wins it deep. Dickey chases, trying to get possession. Tripped up there. Brandon Morris with a shot on net right there. It's a nice save. Got tip going in.
Yeah, I don't know how he saw that either. No. He had like 5 people in front of him.
So Walpole just takes the puck, fires it on the net. Doucette gets control back there. A little hooking going on behind the net. Crowd's getting rambunctious over that. Doucette takes it up to Dickey. He gives a backhand pass over to O'Toole. He's coming down 1-on-2 with Dickey as a trailer. He takes a shot, kicks it wide. Little check there. That was no penalty. This crowd screaming again there. You know, so O'Toole fighting. Elric out there trying. He steals the puck. He's going to look. He's going to take a shot. It's going to go on net. Gillis has the puck, looking for somewhere to go. He's going to curl in. He loses balance. Had to pass it back. Teddy was too far away for that. He takes it over to Elric. And
he never went over the line. That whistle never should have blown.
Yeah, he's talking about it right now.
Yeah, the ref said, you know, he anticipated the play.
Yeah. So
his hands are so quick with that puck, John, you know.
Walpole's going to counter with Morris, Connors, and O'Donnell against Canton's top line. Canton wins the face-off.
Another icing.
And Walpole ices it. Yeah, that's...
I mean, that's like 7 so far, John.
I think it's more than that. We don't have the stat guy with us today. Usually we get some of those stats. But, yeah. So, I mean... You got to get the puck in the net, though. This icing, all of a sudden they pop one.
Right.
You know that they got to get that goal. You know, this is so Elric battling in the corner. Joey Ryan takes the puck, throws it out front. 3 Walpole guys out there. They get possession. So Dan Morris takes it up. He loses possession. Labanara has it. He's being chased by Morris. He throws it around over to Joey Ryan, over to Teddy Schumann. Teddy hits Gillis on the wing. He's got Gillis wide. He goes over to Morris.
He had him back door.
Yep. So Labanauer takes the puck. He takes a shot, bouncing around. It flips around. They don't know where it is. Gillis has possession in the corner. Over to Ryan. Labanauer has it. He throws it down deep to Joey Ryan. Up to Teddy Schumann. He's going to take a few steps, take a shot. It gets blocked. He throws it down deep. Canton keeps it in. They tried to just clear it. Labanauer's walking in. He takes a shot. Can't find it. Backdoor shot. Another save. Labanauer with 2 right there. We've got Joey Ryan with the puck. He takes a shot. That's missed. Joey Ryan keeps it in the zone. Labanauer over to Schumann. Schumann back over to Labanauer. Down deep to Ryan. Ryan hits the trail of Cullen O'Brien. Saved by Mike Roof.
Walpole has no answer for that line, John.
No,
and eventually they're going to put one in. I mean, you gotta get him moving side to side. He's a big boy, just like the Hopkinton goalie.
Yeah.
You know, moving side to side. They'll do it. I mean, they did it in the last game.
Yeah. So Canton's going to have Kelleher, Colin O'Brien, and James Howard. He loses the faceoff. Walpole takes it up. He passes up the wing, and that gets intercepted. James Howard tips it at the red line. Jason McKay around the net. He goes down. James Howard has the puck, throws it up the boards. Walpole takes it, intercepted by Kelleher. Kelleher over to Doucette. Doucette down deep to Kelleher. He was looking wide for Grady Carr to come in. He takes a shot, goes wide. Kelleher with the puck.
Goalie's been down an awful lot. Yeah. No one's been near him.
Yeah. Colin O'Brien with the steal, puck coming out of the zone. He's trying to stick handle, takes a shot, whims it around the net. Kelleher with the check. Walpole still can't get it out of the zone. Kelleher, backhand pass the cut. Oh, he fanned on it.
Yeah.
Well, this is where they're going to try and flip this one out.
Right, this is it. That's what they're trying to do, and they just haven't been able to do it.
Yeah. So Doucette's going to skate. He's got a full head of steam. He's got Colin O'Brien with him. He's going to take it. He's going to go wide. He's going to take it around the net. He's looking for somebody out front. He goes over to Brandon Morris. That goes out of the zone. That's a tough one. He was tired. He should have probably curled back in there.
Yeah.
So Chase Thomas goes around the net. Brandon Morris going to jump in the zone. That puck comes up. Walpole's going to come down with Donahue and Hoyle, who just dives at the goalie there. I don't know about that play. That's a tough call right again there. You know?
I mean, you don't like it.
I don't think he did it on purpose. But,
well, that's not the... he could have hurt the goalie. That's the thing, you know.
So Chase Thomas up to Cam Washburn. He takes it and throws it on the goalie. Gould on the puck. He keeps it in Gershny. Gershny throws it in deep.
Yeah.
Thomas he's running out of gas. He needs a change too. You know, again, here's that stretch pass right there. You know, up to Giovanni. He takes it. So Schumann has the puck. He's going to skate it out. He's going to throw it up to Labanara. Labanara with a full head of steam. We got 2D out there on it. He flips it and backhand around the goal. He makes a save. Rims it around the board. Schumann takes the puck, throws it wide over to O'Toole. O'Toole back to Labanara. Labanara takes a shot. And Roof with the save.
You know, he's made the save, Sean, but he still doesn't. He's a little shaky in there.
Yeah.
You know, I think you got to get him not so much high in the glove side, but
I think you need to go low stick.
A little bit low stick side.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 4 seconds
They'll go
left.
over this in the locker room in between periods and stuff.
O'Toole, Gershny, and Dickey with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the period. So
another quick moving period like the other day.
Oh my God! It's like you just look up and it's like 2 minutes, even though there's a lot of icings there, you know. So O'Toole on the faceoff, he loses it. Puck goes behind the net. Gershny's going to chase. Walpole takes it up the boards. They're going to throw it up. Intercepted by Dickey. He throws it up. It gets taken away by O'Donnell. O'Donnell throws it deep. Teddy Schumann takes the puck over to Dickey. Dickey tries to go with it, and it's taken away by Labanara, who's coming up. We got a 4-on-2 with a trailer over to Dickey. Got robbed, but it's a glove side. Righty goalie, righty shot.
Right, he was sliding across. That's when you try and go back, block aside.
Yeah, so I think that glove made it. Usually that's blocker. Glove's a different story there, you know. So 1:36 seconds left. Canton's going to put their first line out here with Doucette and Grady Carr on D. Joey Ryan on the face-off. Of course, you know, we have to have the refs have their say. They blow the whistle. Oh, we threw him out, you know. So
yeah.
Joey Ryan wins the face-off to Elric. Over to Doucette. Back to Elric. He loses possession. They throw the puck up. Doucette has it. He can't clear it out of the zone. Doucette has it again. Elric's got control of the puck. He gets it up to Doucette. Backhand pass to Gillis. We got 3 guys coming in. Almost offside there. Gillis has the puck. He turns it around, takes the shot, goes wide. Gillis takes the puck, rims it in the corner. Looking for a little help. Over to Gillis. Gillis out to Joey Ryan. He takes a shot and it's saved. All right. Walpole tries to get out of the zone. Can't do it. Puck, bouncing puck, little interference there, but you're not going to call that.
No, they're not going to call that.
Doucette has the puck. He throws it up to Elric, chips it up the boards to Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan curls to the front, over to Elric. Elric takes the puck, hits the post. Colin O'Brien.
I think he got that stick.
No, it sounded it, you know. Teddy Schumann with the puck. He goes over to Labanara. He goes in, misses wide. Colin O'Brien takes it, rims it back to Teddy. Teddy over to Labanara. He fans on the shot. Dumps it down deep to James Howard. Trying to get a change here. Colin O'Brien has it. Schumann keeps it in. He curls at the blue line and heads to the net. Takes a shot. Kick save. Labanara takes it, throws it behind the net. Over to Kelleher. Back to, he takes it and
great
chipped
tip
there, you know. Labanara has it. 4 seconds left. He's not going to get a shot off. Oh, he did?
He did get a shot
wow.
off.
Had Kelleher on the slot, you know. Wow. Again, what a first period here. Lots of shots, lots of icing. You know, Canton's going to figure it out. Walpole's got to be exhausted. You know, Canton just keeps coming.
We talked about it the other night, John. That playing defense, it's so exhausting.
You know,
so exhausting. So, you know, they just got to, you know, like they did against Hopkinton,
yeah.
Figure out the goalie. They did. They'll do it again tonight.
Yeah. I mean, he seemed to have a lot of shots on him, and he's probably looking around like, whoa.
I mean, Walpole only has 2 shots on net, so.
Yeah, and they're from wide, you know.
Right.
So I think Canton's got to have at least
And they've
25.
had no sustained pressure inside the Canton zone. So, you know, eventually it catches up to you that, you know, they figured they'll move the goalie. They'll try and go side to side, but Walpole does another good job of packing it down in front of the goalie.
As usual, Coach Schumann, Coach Ford, Coach Conley, and Coach Mulaney, they'll go in the locker room, draw up a plan or something.
Yep, they'll figure it out.
Words of wisdom, change it up a little, see what happens. So stay tuned, hockey fans. We'll be back for the drop of the puck at the second period. for this second period of this MIAA Elite 8 game between the Walpole Timberwolves and the Canton Bulldogs. And what a first period we had there for Canton.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great first period for Canton. The Bulldogs, great goaltending by Walpole. About 7-8 icings by Walpole. They're trying that stretch pass, John. That's all they have right now. They don't, Canton's getting it in the offensive zone, and they're just packing it in. And by packing it in, when you do get the puck, your wings aren't in a position to break out and get up, but by then you get a change because you're exhausted.
So exhausted. Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Canton native John Summers, Medfield girls hockey coach, took down the #1 seed in overtime, Westwood in Watertown. Canton native. They were the state champs last year. It's nice to see that. So
what are your thoughts on the game so far?
We're gonna have the puck drop.
We're dominating all aspects of the game. We're playing phenomenal. We just have to put one in the back of the net.
I don't think they have anything. They have nothing. We've been in the offensive zone the entire game.
Walpole's a great team, but we're going to pull through at the end of the game. Mikey OC, Jack Connor, quit playing with me. We got this game in the bag. I don't fear nothing.
Do you think it's going to be like a game against Hopkinton? No goals in the first and everything in the second and third?
Well, we didn't score a goal in the first, so maybe, but we're all over them. We got to score a goal soon.
I think it's going to be a big second period. I think there's going to be a lot of goals in the second period. And then third period, I think we've got 3 goals.
Canton's louder in the Walpole student section. We're okay. I believe in it.
There we go.
We're back there. We had a little live cut there, so we might have missed a couple minutes there, but we are back live. We missed 40 seconds maybe, but
that's one of our camera reporters in the stands asking some of the kids some questions. John.
That's okay. They can come in with some live cuts. They just got to fill us in. So Canton's going to take the puck. They're going to throw it back. Grady Carr takes it, and nice little check there, and Walpole just carried it offside.
That was a solid body check right there. He's feeling that right now.
Yeah, he is.
He's feeling that.
So, that's the captain there.
Dan Morris.
We have O'Toole, Gershny, and Dickey out there. That puck's going to go wide over to Dickey. He tries a backhand flip on it, can't get it. Dickey takes the puck, he loses it. Walpole takes it, throws it halfway in the zone. O'Toole's going to take it behind the net. He's going to skate it up. Walpole on him. Skates around one Walpole guy, skates around another one, loses possession. Dickey gets the puck. He throws it up to Grady Carr. He's going to take the puck. He's going to throw it down, and that puck's going to go into the stands.
Yeah, even when Walpole gets it in the offensive zone, John, you saw on that shift, they're really not pressuring on the forecheck. They're actually almost backing off. Canton allowing them to break out really at ease.
Yeah. So we have James Howard, we have Kelleher, and Colin O'Brien. Puck's out to the point. Brandon Morris takes it. He takes a shot, goes wide, throws it in the corner. Walpole's going to fire that, looking for that stretch pass right there, but has control of the puck.
Right, but I mean,
didn't do anything.
I mean, they've been trying that all game long. It's just not working. Canton, great job scouting. And they look for that.
So Jackson takes that puck, throws it in deep. Another check there. Kelleher has the puck. Walpole has it.
Nope, hand pass.
No goal,
That's a hand pass.
Yep. It was pretty obvious.
It was definitely obvious. It was a hand pass.
Yeah, and that's going to come all the way down. Yeah, they have the ref right in front of us.
Yeah, he's right in front of us. It was a hand pass.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was.
It was. Yeah, we saw it.
We saw it right there. So they're not going to be happy with that. You can't do. You can't even if you whack it with your hand, it's a hand pass.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
You have to be the first one to touch it.
Correct. Or a Canton guy, like you said. All right. So face-off in the Walpole zone after that. We have Thomas, Cam, Washburn, and Gould out there. Washburn's going to take the puck. He passes back to Loppenauer. Over to Teddy Schumann. Labanara is going to throw it up.
Be icing.
That's going to be icing.
He had him, just went under his stick.
Yeah. Chase Thomas there kind of missed that pass.
Right.
Canton's going to do a quick change with a defensive zone face-off here. Might be good to get that line off. That's their fourth or fifth line. So Canton's going to counter with the first group. Joey Ryan ready for the puck drop. I don't know what that's all about. This guy called it.
14, sorry, John.
He stepped up?
He stepped in the circle beforehand.
Okay. All right. Elric with the puck. He passes behind the net to Labanara. Rims it around the Lehan. Teddy up to Elric. He's got the puck. He's looking for a little help there. He gives a flip pass. Nice save right there. Kind of bouncing around.
A little shaky with the rebound, though, again.
Yep. So Walpole's going to take the puck. 19 takes it around the corner there. He throws it up the boards. Elric has it. Rims it off the boards up to Gillis. Gillis doesn't get it. Walpole gains control. D to D pass. Elric's going to jump in on the forecheck. He can't keep it in, but Joey Ryan has it. He's going to go wide to the right-hand side. Looking for a little help there. Goes around. Sends it out over in the corner. Nobody's there. Labanara has it deep in the zone. He's got Gillis behind the net. Back around. He's looking for a little help to throw it out. Elric has the puck in the corner. He throws it over to Schumann. Schumann over to Labanara. He steps into the dot, takes a shot, the save right there. Not even covered up. Puck's bouncing around there.
Yeah. I mean, they're packing it in so deep, John. It's crazy. You know, even if there is a rebound, there's so many sticks and feet, hanging in there. It's hard to get the rebound.
Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, they're willing to. It looks like Walpole's willing to give up the outside shot.
So we have Dickey, O'Toole, and Gershny with Grady Carr and Doucette on D. O'Toole wins the faceoff. Back to Grady Carr. He's going to take a shot on that. Gets tipped.
That was deflected, yeah.
So Hoyle takes the puck. He throws it in, steps over the red line. Doucette rims it around the Dickey. He banks it off the boards. He's going to look wide to O'Toole. O'Toole's coming down, him and Gershny. Dickey has a trailer. He tries to go wide, misses the net. Dickey takes it, throws it in deep. Well, Gershny gets checked there. I don't know what that's all about. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it looks like they ran into each other, John, but...
And the crowd's loud. We're on the Walpole side, so...
Right.
O'Toole behind the net. He rims it back around for Doucette. Doucette sets up, looking for some help. Defense comes, passes it around. He skates out of the zone, throws it up to Dickey. Dickey tries to backhand pass, loses it. He takes the puck. Wide shot there by Rourke.
He had the corner too, John.
Did, a little flurry here by
this is
Walpole.
the first sustained pressure that Walpole's had all game.
Yep. So, that's a couple of shots
that
there.
Was all that all started on the giveaway by Dickey.
Yeah.
He tried to go cross ice. If you're going to make that pass, you got to make sure you get it across.
Or bank it off the boards. He had it banked off the boards. He would have been out of the zone.
Right, exactly.
He's trying to look for...
And that's what happens, Johnny. I mean, it's giveaways like that end up in being a goal.
Yeah. So we got James Howard, we got Colin O'Brien, and we got Kelleher out there. Ready for the puck drop. Now he throws Walpole out, moving it around. Morris is going to take the face-off. He loses it to behind the net. Schumann takes it, comes around. He loses possession. Walpole takes the puck, throws it on net, and it goes up high.
Walpole find their legs right now in the second period.
Yeah, well, you have a bunch of giveaways from Canton. They're trying to do too much themselves sometimes. Don't overthink it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they did a great job in the first period, making their breakout passes. Just keep doing that. That's what works for you.
And they got Connors and Howard on the face-off. And that's one deep. Howard's going to take it, rim it around the boards. He throws it up to D. Colin O'Brien's going to skate it down the left wing. He's going to come to the center, flips it through the D, loses possession. Labanara keeps it in deep. Howard takes it, fans on the shot. And we have Mike Connors coming down the wing. He's going to take a shot, and what a glove save by
Great glove save by Matty Wright, and a great job by the defenseman and the forward. One hitting him on the boards, and the other one just cutting off his angle to the net. So we had to take a shot from outside.
Yeah, we had some late, it's, again, the turnovers.
Yep.
There's
Turnovers.
turning over there. You can't have that. We got Joey Ryan on the face-off.
Yeah, he comes right back with the number one line,
with
John.
Donahue, So Doucette takes the face-off. He gets it around over to Morris. Morris going to skate it out. He gives it up to Elric. He's going to stop. He's going to give it over to Brady Carr. He takes it, throws it in. It's tipped. Puck's loose. He's going to take it. He's going to throw it up. And that's not going to make icing over.
They got a penalty on the Canton Bulldogs.
Interference.
Honestly, it should have been a penalty down here on Walpole, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Right.
He did interfere, but not blatantly,
Coach Schumann's on him for that right now.
Yeah. There's a couple other ones. If you're going to call that one, you got to call.
Right.
Keep it consistent.
Well, the Canton guy got buried over the goalie he didn't have the puck.
Yeah. So we got Elric and Joey Ryan on the on the penalty kill, and we have O'Donnell, Connors, and Morris. And Elric's going to take the puck. He's coming down. He's got Joey Ryan. He takes a shot. It's, kicked out wide. They're going to go back. They're going to make Walpole work to get it out of the zone. Elric pressures. He gives it up to Joey Ryan. Joey throws it deep in the zone. Two fast guys out here on this. Elric's relentless on this. He's going to make these guys work. So, he's going to skate back to the blue line. Going to have three guys come out.
And he'll force them to the side he wants them to go.
And they're going to just take the puck. He rims it around the boards. Connors has it. He throws it up. Joey Ryan gets possession. He throws it up to Elric. He's bumped off. That's flipped out of the zone. Canton's going to look for a change here quick. He's got his arm up. Elric's tired, so, 14's going to take it in. O'Brien, he gets pushed wide of the net shot. Morris has it. He throws it down deep to Shane O'Donnell. O'Donnell takes the puck, flips it up in the slot there, over to D. He takes it. He throws it down deep. Labanara takes a check. Throws it up to Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan's just going to clear this. He
wants to change.
Yeah. So we have Doucette and Kelleher on D.
That's a great play by Dickey right there, stepping up in the neutral zone and just taking Connors out.
Didn't need to be a big hit too.
He just stepped right in front of him.
Yeah. 19 seconds left on the penalty. A lot of, Will Young with the puck in the corner. He's getting checked by Walpole. Over to O'Toole. O'Toole tries to kick it back out. Big save by Matty Wright right there. And a nice play by Doucette to take him out of the play. Because Matty lost it. So
they're back at full strength, John.
Yep. So Dickey has the puck. He throws it over to Kelleher, who takes a slap shot. That puck's bouncing around. He gets possession, looking for some help on the change. He throws it to James Howard, knocks the player over. All right, Kelleher keeps the puck in. Walpole takes it, chips it up the boards. Lavanara throws it in. It's getting a little physical now. James Howard falls down, blows a tire there. All right, stretch pass over. Teddy Schumann has possession. He throws it up to James Howard, who chips it in the zone. He's going to chase the puck. He's going to force Walpole to make a pass up the boards. They tried the chest stretch pass.
I have to tell you, Walpole's sending their two wings out, John. They're wide on both sides.
Yeah, they got to be careful to look at that because Canton likes to play deep in the zone there with the D. There's a little scrum on the side there. James Howard kicking it that soccer style, trying to get it up the boards. Teddy Schumann has the puck behind the net. He's looking for a little make up a pass to Labanara. He throws it up to Colin O'Brien. He's got Kelleher. He's looking. Nice play by Walpole there to forecheck that out of the way. And Kelleher just threw that on net, drew a face-off, so.
We'll take that. Canton was going to go for a change, and,
Yeah, so, little better period for Walpole here.
Yeah.
Making Canton work a little bit harder today.
Yeah.
Tonight. So 6 minutes left in the second period. Canton's going to counter with the top line. Joey Ryan on the face-off. He wins it deep, loses possession. Walpole takes it, throws it around the boards. Walpole's looking to chip it up, loses possession there. D takes the puck. Shane O'Donnell has it. He's going to flip it in the zone. Grady Carr gets possession. Over to Doucette. He flips it up to Gillis. Walpole throws it, doesn't get deep. Little fight for the puck, Doucette. Gillis has the puck. He's going to look wide. Over to Elric. He's going to take it. He's going to try and... He passes back. A little bounce there. Nice pass over to Morris. He gets a shot on net. We got a little elbow up high there. I think he's correct with that. You know?
Yeah.
Joey Ryan has the puck behind. He takes it behind the net. He gets it up to Grady Carr. That puck's kept in the zone. Elric has it. He's going to go rink wide over there to Gillis. Gillis is trying to go through 4 people there. You know, he's got to get that deep.
Yeah.
They're looking for a change here. You know what I mean? That's a nice save by Matty right there. You know, Canton's going to flip it up. He gets it over to Joey Ryan. He's been out there a while. He's going to try and go through 2 people. He gets taken down, and then we got a penalty.
See, to me, that's
right
not
there.
a penalty,
There's
John.
another penalty. He's got them both.
He's got them both.
He's got them both. He's got them both.
It should be a 5-on-3.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Nope.
You know, he's got them both. You know?
Yep. That's too bad. That's a stupid penalty on Walpole.
I don't think he saw the first one, but that shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter, John. A penalty is a penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, so this could be the break they need. You know, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. I haven't seen that in the professional game. 2 penalties on the same one.
Yeah,
Never mind a high school game.
Very seldom.
Yeah, so, you know, they're going to come over here and explain to the coach here.
The second penalty should have been interference, John, because he didn't have the puck.
Oh, he got it for hitting from behind. I don't know what the discussion is here. There's a 2-minute. I don't know. Is he going to call? Both 2 minutes. So.
Well, hitting from. Is there a hit from behind?
It's on the boards. That wasn't on the boards. You know what I mean? So
right.
We'll see what the call is, but.
All right, here it is. 2-man advantage with 5 minutes to go, second period.
We got O'Toole. We got O'Toole with Gershny and Dickey. 5-on-3. O'Toole takes the puck over to Labanauer. Labanauer over to Schumann. Schumann takes a few steps in. He's at the dot. He curls around the Dickey. Over to Teddy Schumann. He's going to kick it at the dot. He's going to take the puck. He throws it on net. Dickey has the puck at the blue line. Over to Schumann. Schumann takes it, throws it in the corner. Labanauer has the puck.
I mean, if you score, you'd like to score early, so you.
Yep. Got a little scrum there. Puck slips out, but whistle had blown right there.
Yep.
That's okay. That's going to give Canton a chance to get the Ryan line out there. You know, they had a couple of shots. They packed it in.
Thing is, too, is you can't get frustrated either, John.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't. So 5-on-3, we're going to have a face-off left to Mike Roof, Walpole's goalie. We got Joey Ryan on the face-off. He's going to win it over to Elric. Elric takes the puck on the wall. He gives it to Labanauer. He skates to the center, gives it to Schumann. He takes a shot. There's a scrum going on there. The puck's flipped out. And Teddy Schumann's going to take it. He's going to win the puck. He's going to skate back in. He goes around. He's looking for a little help. He gives it wide over to Gillis. He takes the shot and save. It's okay.
Yep. Good movement of the puck. Good movement of the puck.
There's a good opportunity. They've generated some shots, but Mike Roof's come up big.
Yes. So, you know, I think we're talking about first thing. I think low block aside is the way you want to go with this guy.
Yeah, but they're hard. They're always over there. They got to slide they pack it in so you can't slide the puck over. So Joey Ryan's going to get tossed out of the face-off there. Gillis is going to go in there. Elric's going to stay back in the slot. He drops it up. Joey Ryan gets the face-off. He throws it up to Teddy, over to Joey Ryan, over to Schumann. They're going to look for Elric over on this side of the slot. He takes the puck. He throws it wide. So Elric has it over to Labanauer. Labanauer takes it over to Joey Ryan. He takes a shot. Elric
gets hit by a stick.
Yeah. So, Gillis wins the puck. He loses possession. They're going to fire it out of zone. 42 seconds left here. Labanauer has the puck. He's going to skate it out of the zone. He's pressured by Walpole.
Now it's basically a 5-on-2.
Yeah, Labanauer's going to go to the net. He flips it in, takes the puck. Puck's bounced. Teddy Schumann has possession in the corner.
Watch the two guys coming out of the box, John.
Labanauer over to Elric. He's going to take the puck. It hits the right roof of the block, a save.
You got to watch the two guys coming out of the box. There's 10 seconds to go in the penalty.
Can't it be nice to say dump it in here, go down, but you don't want that coming out of the zone. There's a trip right there, and they're not going to call that.
No, not a chance.
It's a shame, I don't know where that went. He tried that, sweep pass. A couple of checks going on. It's getting loud. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Grady Cow with a big hit. We got to be careful there. It's going to get, the elbows up, arms up.
Referees will take control of the game. They'll start calling everything, John.
Need to not slow it down, but,
Well, that was a big penalty kill for Walpole, so
Sure.
they're gonna run on a high for right now. So you gotta, calm it down, get back to what you were doing.
Yeah. So Gershny, Dickey with the puck. Doucette gets control over to Grady Carr. Grady Carr bounces off the board, loses possession. Walpole's going to just throw that in from the red line. So Doucette over to O'Toole. O'Toole skates it out of zone, gives it to Colin O'Brien. He's got a head of steam down the right wing side. He's going to take the pack. Nice
he
block
tried to
save.
Go block aside.
Nice block of save right there. He rims it around the board, kept in by Morris. Over the puck there. Kelleher tries to keep it in. Over to Morris. He takes it to James. Howard, he gets possession in the corner. He gets banged on the boards by two Walpole. Colin O'Brien has the puck behind the net. He's looking for somewhere to go. Up to the point to Will Young. Over to Morris. He loses the pass. Back to Will Young. Over to Cullen. He back and forth. There's a hit from behind, and then it's a blocked shot there.
Blocked by another stick.
Yeah. So that was tipped at the blue line. They're not going to call that icing. So Canton's going to take it. They're going to throw it up the boards. Walpole's going to get it.
That should be icing.
Cole Blakely's going to throw that in deep. So Canton's having a tough time here getting it out. 1 minute left here. Morris takes the puck. Donovan takes it around. He passes up to Kelleher. Kelleher loses possession. Eddie right behind the net, throws it up to Colin O'Brien. He throws it up he passes up to Kelleher. Puck comes out of the zone. He takes it. He's going to flip it in. 32 seconds left. I don't know if we can steal.
Coach was yelling
here.
for a change. He wanted to get that deep and make a change.
Yeah. So Schumann takes the puck, catches it. He throws it down. Walpole's going to take the puck. He's going to flip it on net. Teddy Schumann behind the net, setting up. Comes out of the zone. Gillis has it. 10 seconds. Labanauer is going to take it. He might have enough time to get a shot here. He's going to take it. He loses possession. He wasn't thinking there. I don't think he saw the clock.
Not going to matter.
Yep. So another fun-filled period there, Steve. A lot of shots, though, but Walpole come back. They had a good little game plan for that second period.
That was a much more even period, John. Walpole had a lot of shot, generated a lot of offense. And again, their goalie playing great, and Canton couldn't do anything on the 5-on-3. They didn't really generate a lot of shots on net either.
No.
I would have liked to see him really just shoot the puck and crash the net for some rebounds.
They're going to have to. This game could go either way. This is a tight game now.
It's a tight game. Walpole's a good team.
You know.
First period was owned by Canton. Second period, it's definitely was even, back and forth.
Yeah.
And give Walpole credit. They played a really good second period, you know? And, hey, Matty Wright made about 4 quality saves that he had to make, you know, when they gave the puck away in their own zone.
So we're going to take a break while they clean the ice and come back with third period action live from the Loring Arena.
A lot of random things. We're live.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Galay Tofias with Canton Community Television, and this is...
Mr. Erickson.
Okay, so how are you feeling today about tonight's game?
I mean, it's 0-0 after 2. It's been a great game so far. Canton's, our boys have really dominated, but, you know, hockey's funny. It takes that one goal, so I'm really confident they're going to come out in the third and bury it, but, you know, we gotta play to the end.
Yeah, we had a few people earlier betting it was going to be like a Hopkinton style, you know, no goals in the first, second, third, we dominate, but so far, maybe the third was going to be our day.
I think the third will be our period, but yeah, hockey's funny. You never know what's going to happen. We got to put the puck in the net.
You can go back.
Great group of kids, very excited for them. It's been a great season, and we're really hoping we get a couple more games in.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a good day. we live? Hi, it's back. It's Galit back again. Who am I here with?
Brad Topius.
Speak loud.
Brad Topius, a big, huge Canton fan.
How are you feeling about tonight's game?
Very good game. Canton dominated the first period. Walpole ended up scoring, and no one over here knows why it didn't count. But teams tire in the third period against Canton.
Pretty sure they called it like, I think they challenged it, seemed like, from our side. We've been standing with Walpole, and they're like saying lots of BS and all that. They think this wasn't a fair call and all that. They're not very happy about this right now. Neither is the Canton side so far. But like, you know, gotta keep the hopes up. How do you think, like, what do you think this third period's gonna go like?
I think Canton will wear them down in the third period. Their goalies played phenomenal. If it wasn't for him, it would be 7-0. I think Canton will pull it out.
Yeah, we gotta give credit to Walpole's goalie. We don't really like Walpole over here, but he's pretty phenomenal, honestly. I do give him credit for taking his team this far into the playoffs, you know. It's hockey. It really depends on, like, your goalie, your defenseman, your offense, everything. It really depends. One day you could be the best, scoring 9-0. Next day you could lose 3-1. And that's it for today. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
We're good. Can't get them. Can't get them pussies.
Welcome back, hockey fans, for this third period action between the Walpole Timberwolves and the Canton Bulldogs. For my partner Steve Willis and myself, what a game so far.
Great game. Excellent first period by the Bulldogs, John. Little choppy in the second period. I think they're trying to get the perfect shot on net. You know what I mean? And I think you just stop ripping it. You stop ripping the puck from everywhere and trying to, you know, get a rebound and go in for the rebound. You know?
It seems that way. It seems like Canton's we got some guys in deep, and the puck's not getting kicked out.
Right.
He's a big goal. He's just going to cover it.
I think you just, you know.
You move it back a little. I don't know. Coach Schumann, I'm sure.
Yeah, listen, great coach. You know, he knows. He sees probably more than what we're seeing.
I don't like it though. CEO man, Matty. I used to get the info, but he's on the other side of the rink. He used to fill us in the periods, Pete and I, but he's whatever. He's up there in the booth. Maybe a little pepped up talk there for him.
Right.
You know, this is it. 15 minutes of hockey left. Hopefully no overtime. So, you know, ready for the drop of the puck.
Well,
here.
honestly, overtime, if it did get there, I mean, Canton's got the better skaters.
Oh, yeah, but you never know if
Absolutely.
It's a missed pass.
Right.
All right, puck's dropped. It's won by Joey Ryan. Gillis takes the puck, throws a shot on net, and he's going to cover it up right away. I don't know if that's such a good idea all the time because there's a face-off, but trying to get it out of the zone sometimes doesn't work either.
Right, exactly. I mean, you know, they've done a great job. You know, him and Walpole in, you know, this line has all night long.
Joey Ryan wins the puck. He loses possession to Walpole. Joey chases him around, gains control over the puck, throws it up the boards to Gillis. He throws it in front of the net. Puck's bouncing around. Walpole's just going to fire that pass all the way around. not icing, but, you know, Labanara's going to take it. He gets buried.
He was more falling down than
but
anything.
it doesn't matter. It wasn't a penalty or anything. Yeah.
No, I know, but, you know.
So, Walpole's coming out of the zone. They throw it up. Teddy Schumann takes the puck inside the blue line. He passes up to Elric, who throws it over to O'Toole. O'Toole's looking. He's going to take a shot on that. That's easy save for Roof right there. You know, they try and throw the puck out. Schumann takes it. He throws it in the corner. Gerstny's he's going to get on Colin McKay. He flips the puck around. He throws it around to Rourke. Rourke throws it up. Big hit by Dickey there. Schumann takes the puck. He's going to hit Labanara, who's got a head of steam going up. He throws it out front.
Oh, he had Dickey at an open net.
Yep. Gerstny with the puck. He's going to rim it down deep to Dickey. He misses the pass, goes all the way around. O'Toole takes it. You know, big hit there by Gerstny. You know, puck's thrown back in the zone. Walpole fires it all around. O'Donnell's going to take it. He's going to throw it out. I don't know. O'Toole takes it, doesn't get it out of the zone. It's tipped. A lot of scrum out in front there. Gerstny has the puck. He gets forecheck. Grady Carr behind the net. Doucette has the puck. He's going to pass it out to Gerstny. He's going to look rink wide. He throws it back to D. Doucette back over to O'Toole. That puck's just going to go in, and Walpole's going to skate out. He throws it up to O'Donnell.
That should be icing.
No, he waved it. No. Morris takes sort of a big hit. Thrown up to James Howard. Howard's got a full head of steam. Colin O'Brien going to the net. Howard takes it, throws it, passes wide over. And that should be icing.
That should not be icing. Number 3 for Canton.
I know, but
he just moved his stick out of the way.
Yeah, but it was a hard pass, they're going to call it. So we'll see. He's got an argument, but I think it was so quick if it was a slow pass.
Right.
You know, he didn't put his arm up right away, so. All right, Canton has Howard, Colin O'Brien, and Kelleher with Morris, and I don't know what that changes. Face off 1, puck's thrown in the corner. Howard on the check. Kelleher on the check. Howard, he takes the puck. Walpole's trying to force it out. Morris. Well,
that's not a penalty.
Nope. We got 2 guys down on the boards, and that's going to be icing.
You know, we're on the Walpole side, so every little hit, this and that, we're hearing the, you know.
Right in our ears.
It's right in our ears, so I mean, it's just 2 players going after the puck, getting tangled in with each other, you know.
2.5 minutes gone by. Canton's going to counter with Joey Ryan, top line again. Walpole has their top line, O'Donnell, Connors, and Morris. These referees love to have this little jibber. Just drop the puck. Elric's going to take the face-off now.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. They're overthinking it again, you know. It's high
just
school
drop
hockey.
The puck.
Yeah, you know. Gillis takes the puck. He skates to center. He's got a 3-on-2 coming down. Over to Elric. Nope. Throws it behind the net. Elric has it. He throws it to Ryan. Back to Elric behind the net. Throws it out. Oh, nice save. Glove side there. Not a lot of room to get that in. You need somebody on low, coming in low. So Teddy Schumann's going to take it up. Walpole blows a tire. Elric's coming down. He goes rink wide to Gillis. Gillis is going to take it and throw it.
Oh, he hit a skate.
Skate, tip wide. Elric has the puck behind the net. Throws it out front to Ryan. Over to Labanara. He throws it deep. Walpole's going to take it. Tries to clear it deep. Over to Gillis. Back to Schumann. Schumann's going to fire the puck right at him.
You know, the shots that they're taking, John, when they have an open side, they're getting hit by a stick, they're getting hit by a skate.
It's tough.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, Canton's going to come out.
No, you just got to keep working at it. Yeah. Just keep working.
One will go. So Canton has Washburn, Conley, and Gould out here. So Gould has possession, gets knocked down, has the puck in the corner. Gets a little help from Conley. Over to Teddy Schumann. He passes over to Labanara, who skates it in, takes a shot, goes up wide.
I think he was, trying to shoot it into the middle and get a tip.
So Tell you what, this goalie's the real deal.
Yeah.
I don't know how they only won 9 games. This goalie could steal like 4 of them for you.
Yeah. But you know how it is too, John.
Yeah.
You're up. You have nothing to lose in this game. You're the underdog.
Correct.
So you get fired up. You know what it's like when if you had the chance to take down the #1 team.
Steve, I don't think we've had a face-off where he's throwing anybody out.
Yeah, I know.
Face-off one, back to Morris. Over to Grady Carr. Conley in the corner. He has the check. Gould gets a loose puck. He has it in the corner. He throws it out to Conley. He throws it at the net up high. It's all right. Puck kept in there. Nope. Grady Carr gets it. Walpole's going to come down. Great back check there by Gould. Great back check.
Yep.
And Grady Carr backhands it around to Doucette. Doucette has the puck. He throws it up to Conley. Conley's going to bank it off the boards. He's looking for a change. Nice play by Gould to keep that in so Canton can go for a change.
Yeah.
Conley didn't get it deep enough, but Gould made a great play. O'Toole wins the puck in the corner. He tries to chip it out. Intercepted by, again, I don't know if he had control of the puck. He had time to clear, right? I don't know.
Well, that's what I don't understand, John. I mean, they didn't touch the puck in the offensive zone.
He dumped it in, hit it in, but he didn't have control. He could have had time to get out. It's a couple times they've done that.
Yeah.
So we're going to have, who do we got here? We got Lipset, Giovanni, and Rourke against O'Toole, Gershny, and Dickey. Dickey stole the puck there, got through one body. He's going to try and curl in deep. He throws it. O'Toole comes in to help. He throws it to Gershny out front, gets the puck taken away by Walpole. O'Toole has the puck. He throws it in deep. Dickey's on the forecheck. Big hit, takes the puck. Throws it over to O'Toole. He has the puck behind the net. Throws it out front. Puck's, oh God, there's a penalty.
He just covered his hand with the puck.
He just covered his hand with the puck. They're all over that.
That should be a penalty, John.
Yep. You could see that.
You could see it from right here. He covered his hand with the puck.
Yeah, and he brought it in.
The puck with the hand.
So, that's I don't know what that one's all about. I don't know what the goalie's complaining about, but there's a lot of action in front, but.
Right.
So, we're going to have Howard, Cullen O'Brien, and Kelleher.
Thing is when you get it drawn into those scrums like that, you got to skate away.
Yeah.
I know you want to get involved, but you're only, there's 9-10 minutes left in the game. You don't need a penalty now.
Yeah. Well, Cullen O'Brien on the steal. James Howard. Puck's thrown out. Teddy Schumann regroups. He rims the puck around the boards, throws it in there. Howard wins a battle to the puck. He's got 3 Walpole guys on him. Cullen O'Brien in there to help out. Howard comes out of there with the puck behind the net, being chased by Walpole. Walpole throws it up the boards to O'Donnell. He skates it across the zone, just throws it in the zone. Schumann takes it, throws it around. Walpole has possession in front of the net. Puck comes out. Taking a shot there, goes wide, tipped wide.
Canton was trying to break out, and there was a Walpole player sitting all alone in front of the net.
Schumann has the puck. He's going to regroup. Walpole's going to make a couple changes. Teddy's going to look. He's looking for a pass to go. He throws it and gives possession there. Labanara has possession. He's got Cullen O'Brien with him. He's going to take the puck. He's going to look for a pass out front. We have a late rush there. We had a tough change here. Elrick's out there. He's got some speed.
Yeah.
We're going to have a penalty on
offside.
Somebody. Oh, no, he called. We got a penalty right here.
He's calling a penalty on Walpole for interference.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't. I saw the tail end. Elrick was trying to come out, and I think he took it off there,
Well, all right. 8:40 left in the third period, John. You got to capitalize right now.
Yeah, you have to. This is an opportunity you might not get. Yeah, Walpole trying to change guys. They don't get the last chance. He's been doing this all game.
Yes, he has.
So Walpole's going to have Morris. I don't know who else is out there for them. I can't see the numbers, but Canton's going to have their top line out there.
Yeah, Morris, Connors, Tommy Morris on D.
Passes one over to Doucette. Doucette holds on over to Elric. He's going to take it and fire it over. Gets blocked. Doucette has the puck. He's up at the blue line over to Elric. Elric's going to take a shot and it's saved by Roof. He's the difference right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
they're trying to wait, right there. Elric waited, took the shot, hoping for a rebound. He covered it up. So Canton switches up to D here. They're going to have Schumann and Labanauer out there with the top line. Face-off is won by Canton, but lost possession. A little scrum there. Gillis takes the puck over to Labanauer. He's going to skate around. He gives it over to Elric. Elric slides it over, and it was tipped, went wide.
That's about the second or third time, John.
Yeah.
Goal!
There's the goal right
there. You go.
That's what they were looking for.
That's right. Guys, side to side.
Side to side.
You got to get the goalie moving.
That's the difference.
Okay, but 8 minutes left in the game, John. A lot of time left in this game. Okay? And I know Matty Wright hasn't seen a lot of shots, and they're going to start stretching the guys even more now.
You got to be careful on the change. They almost got caught.
Yes.
So
that's a big goal right there.
It's huge. This goalie deserves
But
more.
again, we saw it against Hopkins, John. You get one.
Yeah, you got to keep the pressure on right here.
Right.
I don't mean dump it in, but keep the forecheck going.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to reset here. We got Dickey, we got O'Toole, we got Gershny with Doucette and Grady Carr on D. The face-off's won. Dickey gets control, passes back to Grady Carr. He throws it up to Dickey. Dickey takes the puck. He flips it up and hits the stanchion. That's right there. It hit the stanchion right in front of us. We almost got a souvenir there. It's like.
Thank God for the netting. They want to ruin the view.
Yeah, it ruins the view, but something, we're in prime view for that shot. So O'Toole on the face-off with Donahue. O'Toole wins it. Dickey gets it back to Doucette. He's going to go over to Grady Carr, back to Doucette. Doucette's going to pass it up, looking for the intercept. He taps it.
That's a nice tip by Dickey to get it down deep.
He was at the red line, so Canton's got a good forecheck. O'Toole takes it. He wins possession. They keep it in the zone. Throws it behind the net. O'Toole chasing around. Dickey on the wall. Tries to keep it in, but, they're going to pass it out. And that Doucette dumps it back in behind the net. Dickey on the quick forecheck. He gets control of the puck there for a minute. He tries to throw it out front. Dickey's in the corner. He needs a change, too. This line does. All right, over to Doucette. Doucette over to Grady Carr. He takes a shot. Ooh, O'Toole out of position for that puck there. He tries to throw it out
Goalie never saw it either.
No, this old tied line. So they're going to dump the puck in. Hoyle dumps that puck in the zone. That's going to get a change. Doucette has the puck down deep. O'Toole's in deep.
I would take a face-off there. Get a change.
Absolutely. Grady Carr takes it up. He's going to throw it up. He throws it over the red line for a dump in. Colin O'Brien on the forecheck. He's got Howard coming. Oh, missed him. Teddy Schumann takes it, throws it right back in the zone. Colin O'Brien on the wall. Big check. Then Howard picks up the puck. He loses possession. A little scrum there. Kelleher's in looking for the puck. We got 5 guys over there. Over to Labanauer. He takes a shot. Colin O'Brien in the corner. He gets puck outside to Schumann. Schumann takes it, throws it in. Intercepted by Walpole. Tommy Morris there throws it in deep. Schumann has the puck behind the net. He circles back around. Over to Labanauer. Labanauer comes up, passes up to Cullen. He dumps it, flips in, and that's not going to be icing. That's a good flip for a change there.
Defense do a great job, John, as far as never panicking with the puck and always getting, getting to the other D or the open player to break out the puck.
Yeah. He lips it with the puck. Teddy Schumann takes it away. He's going to come out of the zone. He's going to get over the red line and just dump it in. Good move right there.
Great play.
Great play right there. Get rid of that puck. You got a little bit of an advantage here. You're up a goal, but The forecheck still relentless. Gillis takes the puck. He stole it, throws it over to Elric. Elric does a dipsy doodle behind the back there. And
he had it. That was deflected. He was going top shelf.
Yeah.
You're right, John. The forecheck is still relentless, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
You can't just let him break out of the zone.
Oh, because they'll send one deep.
Yeah.
So Canton's going to keep that top group out there. They have against, and Walpole's going to counter with, what do we got, 17 out there? I can't see the numbers that far.
You got Elric.
No, I got the outline. It's just the other group. So Joey Ryan on the forecheck down deep. A little chip there. Passes over to Gillis. That Gillis gets pucked. Again, he's got the puck right there. You know, you can't cover it up. He gets tripped behind the net. That puck's come out. Doucette makes a nice pass by his hand to keep it in. Gillis over to Elric's in a battle behind the net. He has the puck. He takes it up to Joey Ryan. He's going to go behind the net. Back to Elric. Over to Doucette at the point. He's going to bank it off the boards to Elric. Joey Ryan now looking for somewhere to go. Rink wide over to Grady Kai. He throws it not in deep. You get a little, got something coming out of the zone here, chipping it out. 14, O'Brien down there. Doucette's going to get control of the puck behind the net. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left.
How calm the defensemen are behind the net, John.
Yeah.
He went he came the offside and then stopped.
Yeah.
Let everything calm down and made a nice play.
Yeah. O'Toole steals the puck right there. He tries to get the puck over and then he steals it back. We got a 2-on-2 here with Gershny. He takes the puck, shoots it wide. Walpole chips that puck out. Labanara has it over to Schumann. He looks up the boards and he goes rink wide over to
That was a
O'Toole.
dangerous pass.
Yeah, they got to be careful on that.
Because you got number 11 and number 6 floating out there, Johnny.
Yep. Nice crash down the boards. Dickey, he has the puck in the corner. He's got Gershny with him. Gershny coming back in the slot. Dickey's got 3 guys on him, and he's keeping control of the puck right now. Walpole flips it out. Schumann gets control, throws it right back in the zone. Opposite corner, O'Toole's already in there. He takes the puck, throws it in the corner. All right, we got Labanara has the puck behind the zone with 4 guys. He blatantly gets tripped there. They're not calling that, but they should. He takes the puck rink wide. Colin O'Brien has it 1-on-3. He's going to take the puck. He throws it on net. He throws it up to Rourke. He gets checked down. Howard has a big check right there. That puck stays in the zone. Yep. They flip it in. Grady Carr flips it over to Doucette. Doucette chips it up the boards to Colin O'Brien. He can't get it out. Now Doucette's going to carry it out. He's going to get it over the red line. He's got O'Brien way over. Tried to get him. The puck couldn't get it.
He had him earlier.
He should have dumped it in, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Elric has the puck now. He's going to circle around. He takes the puck at the red line.
Walpole's running around. They're just trying to hit people, Johnny.
Yeah. Elric down deep with the puck. Gillis on the forecheck. He gets sort of control of the puck, then loses it. They both get tripped up there. You're not going to call either one of those at this point. Gillis out front. He gets nice play on Walpole to hold up Elric there. Gillis with the puck behind the net. He gets it. He's looking for a place to go. He's going to curl it back down, dump it in. Labanara throws it around to Elric behind the net. Elric throws it out front. Joey Ryan, glove side. You're not getting that one by
If he was a lefty, John, he would have got everything on that. But he was a righty, and he didn't get a lot on it.
Yeah.
2 minutes left in the game, John. Now you got to watch. Now you got to really watch for these guys sitting out high.
Yeah,
especially on the off wing. If the play's in the right corner, watch for the left wing sneaking out, trying to get behind the defenseman.
Yeah. Canton wins the faceoff. Gershny takes a shot. It gets blocked. He's going to throw it down deep to Gershny. Gershny in the slot. He takes a shot on that. Nobody there for the rebound. The open was there.
Yeah, but Canton's playing one high, John.
No. But just saying, there was a rebound right in front for once. Pucks.
Right, but Canton's playing one high. See, you got 14.
He's coming out.
Coming way down.
Yeah. So now you got somebody coming the other way. Walpole gets possession. They're going to rim the puck around. He's got Tom O'Brien, throws the puck around. Dickey has the puck. He's going to flip it up. Gershny has the puck. He can't get it out of his zone.
Offside. 1:23 left. Are they going to call a timeout? Talk about pulling their goalie?
I don't know yet. Oh, I definitely think of pulling the goalie, but I don't know if he'll call the timeout yet. I don't know. He's got. Has he got it? Yeah. Nope. He just said no. Run it. Drop the puck. You can't. Drop the puck. Walpole's going to call him with their top line. Morris, Connors, and O'Donnell.
Well,
same with Canton.
You should probably ride him the rest of the game. If you're Walpole, you're riding that line the rest of the way.
Puck's thrown in deep. Doucette has the puck down low. He throws it up. Elric just flips it up in the air, Joey Ryan has the puck. He can't get it deep. Walpole takes it at the dot, D to D. 1 minute left in this period here.
That's icing.
No, he tipped it. He had it. I don't know if he did, but that's what the ref called. We have an empty net now. Morris has the puck. He's going to flip it up. Can't get the puck out of the zone.
Oh.
Matty Wright tips it to the side. We have, 41 seconds left. Canton can't get the puck out of the zone, and they do right now. Canton wants to get their first D out there, and they do. So Walpole takes the puck. He gets it in. Schumann gets it, throws out of the zone. Gillis gets it. He's smart there. He wants to get over the line, then throw it in.
That's okay. You don't need the goal.
You don't need the goal. You just want to get it deep. They're going to throw the puck in the zone deep. Teddy Schumann with the puck. 15 seconds left. Teddy with the puck. He flips it around the boards. Walpole gets control. Elric has a great play right there.
That's not a penalty.
Nope. He's going to bring it all the way down.
He's giving him a penalty.
Are you serious? Wow. There's only 6 seconds left, but that's not right.
He didn't call it. He didn't call it, John.
Sure he did.
No, he didn't call the penalty. The penalty's in the... Oh, he did call the penalty.
He did. He put it right away. Schumann is out of his mind. Canton, what are you doing
6.9 seconds.
You got to win the face-off. You got to win the face-off right here. That's bad, because that was a penalty down the other end.
Right, he did the same exact thing down there.
Coach is calling the timeout because he wants to get the right guys. It's a tough call because now Walpole can set up here.
But it was definitely blatant, and it is a penalty.
Yep.
John, it is a penalty. But it was a penalty when Walpole did it too.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, he's trying to explain something, and he didn't pull it in. He fell on the puck.
Right, but he never tried to get up.
I know. Well, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, you have to win the face.
If you win the face,
you just bury it in the corner.
Yeah. And Joey Ryan is one of the best face-off guys.
Right. You win it in the corner, and you just bury it, John.
Yeah. And you can throw it out of the zone.
You don't even have to worry about that. 6.9. If you win it, and you got your skates in the corner, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think you should really have to try and make a play.
Yep. So I don't know who we got coming out. We're going to have Joey Ryan, I'm assuming, right? We're going to put Joey Ryan and O'Toole.
Yeah.
I would think, right?
With Schumann and...
Obviously, Schumann and Labanara.
Yeah.
There's not a question right there, So, hey, Walpole's good. They pushed the limit on this. So Walpole's going to counter with 6 guys out here. Canton's going to have 4. Like you said, Steve, if they win the face-off, let's see what we got here. Joey Ryan loses the face-off out to the point. He's going to take a shot. It goes wide. 2 seconds left. They throw it out in front. Nothing.
That's it. It's over.
That's it. And Canton's going to the Final Four with a 1-0 win over Walpole. These guys shouldn't be banging. They played a hell of a game.
They played a great game, John.
Canton played a better game because they know how to win, and they've had it, and they're on a mission. But
listen,
congrats to this team.
The reason the game was only 1-0,
your goalie.
The goalie.
Yeah.
Okay? The goalie stole,
He stole the show.
Stole it. Okay?
So,
Matty Wright only had 7 shots on net the whole game.
Yeah.
All right?
They had it. They had the play design. They got the shot off.
That's right.
Canton, you can see him over there with all the fans.
Right. So, it was a great game.
It was
absolutely quarterfinal.
Yeah,
this is what you're looking for in the state tournament.
And it goes to say, no matter what your record is and what the game is,
right?
It don't matter because Walpole was the 9 seed.
But Johnny, you told me coming in, everybody's gunning for Canton.
Yeah.
Right?
They've
lost 1 game to a Division I school. That is it.
That's it. And we haven't given up a goal in the tournament yet.
Right.
So we are being gunned for.
You want to play a 1-0 game? You want to play a 6-3 game? Canton can play that. They just don't give up any shots.
No, and it's so powerful that you don't see all the. I've seen it all year, but you see him skate.
And listen, Walpole did a great job of blocking shots, crowding the net, the goalie making great saves.
Yeah, they just they don't have the firepower.
They don't have the firepower. You're not going to keep up with Canton.
Defensively, they packed it in. They played. We were talking to the announcer from Walpole. They pack it in.
That's how they play.
That's how they play.
And we saw it. They send the off wing. They try and hit that guy.
And you can't do that.
And if the defensemen are sleeping,
you're done.
You're done.
And you can't do that against Canton's D. Maybe other teams D.
Yeah.
Not us.
I mean, Coach Schumann's been around too long. It's just So we're gonna have a little. So this is something new for some of you fans that don't know this. Because they don't have a North and South, they give out. Right. They give out a Final Four trophy.
And Canton's waiting for. You can see Dan Marks, the Stoughton coach. Yep. He's an MIA guy. He's gonna, after the customary handshake, he's gonna have that. You got all the Canton guys out there, even all the players that don't dress, because you can only dress 20 and 2, I think is the number.
Right.
20 and 2 goalies. So good win.
It was a great win. It was absolutely a great win. I mean, their goalie played absolutely tremendous. In a lot of Walpole, Canton, these kids have played a lot together growing up, John,
Oh, yeah, they've seen each other in different games, I'm sure, in different teams.
Youth hockey and all that. So, it's nice to see good sportsmanship at the end of the game. Hey, in the heat of the fire during the game, you're trying to win.
Yeah,
but after the game, great sportsmanship. This is one of the best things in sports after every hockey game, John. It's probably the best. And you see other sports trying to emulate it with the handshake. It just doesn't work. This is where it started. It's hard physical game, and after the game you just shake your opponent's hand. That's all.
That's it. Yep. They like you said, they see each other, whether it be lacrosse, baseball. They all know each other. You know what I mean? From some sport. Well, we're almost neighboring towns if you think one town over. So they've always seen each other. So this is a long handshake, but that's okay. None of the Canton kid fans have left yet.
They haven't left yet.
They're waiting to see this.
Yeah, they want to see the presentation.
So Canton's going to move on to the Final Four. We're awaiting the winner of Burlington Concord Carlisle.
Yes.
And I might just take a peek at that to see Mass Hockey. If anyone knows, text us. We don't know, but if that game is over yet. So we don't know where or when. We don't know if we'll be live or tape delay, but we will definitely bring you the action at some point. So we have Burlington beat Concord Carlisle 4-1. So Canton and Burlington are going to square off,
we could be right back here.
We could be right back here. That's the 1-2 seed. Tewksbury beat Milton.
Yes.
Burlington next. Tewksbury beat Milton, so Tewksbury's going to square off against Westwood. Who knows where that game will be? It's over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and you can we're going to be here cable-wise, whether we're live or not.
And you'll have Pistol Pete back.
Pistol Pete, that's right. He'll be ready. He should be all fired up after his trip. What do you think? He won't be happy that we're not live, though. So, all you fans, I don't know if I'm hearing there's people down in Florida watching. I think that's great. Grandparents, other towns pick our feet up. It's awesome. It's so good that we're able to broadcast live for people that can't come to the game. I wish my father figured out how to use a phone because he can't watch it, but I'm sure I'll have to call him on the way home. So.
Hey, and a great job to our student staff today.
We got that. We need to know some names with the staff here. We're going to give the mic to Andrea, and she's going to thank everybody there.
We had an amazing student staff tonight helping us stream and on camera. We've got Peter, we've got Alex, we've got Galit, and we've got Selma. I'm sorry, Selma. Anyway, what an exciting event tonight. I can't believe it. It's great. And we're so happy to bring this to you live. Here, John, you take the mic.
So we have the customary lie on the ground, get your photo taken. It might be in the Globe, the Herald, who knows. Canton doesn't get any respect by the Globe. They only like North Shore teams. But isn't it shocking that in Division II, there's 3 South Shore teams?
Exactly.
No, actually
it's
2 and 2. That's right, Burlington. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
Burlington and Tewksbury.
And then you got Westwood and Canton. So that's kind of right. So, you know, the Canton fans are going wild. They deserve it. So we are going to thank our cable staff that Andrea already did. But there's also people back at the studio with Tim, maybe, Tanya, who else? Mark's back there. They do whatever they do for us to broadcast live, which is great for the town of Canton. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to see what we have. Steve, like the legend Joe always said, greatest cable staff in the world, bar none, as Joe would say. So we'll be back Saturday or Sunday for the Final Four, Canton, Burlington. See you soon.
Yo, you skipped school. You skipped school.
Tewksbury.
Yeah, that was the plan, John. You want to score one goal.